And the Academy Award for Best Picture.
You're impossible. Come on. La La Land.
It's the love of my life, Ali Lowy. I'm up here because of you. I love you so much. To my family, maman, papa, Jeff, Hommage, je vous adore. Matt Pluff, you kicked this off. And Damien Chazelle, we're standing on your shoulders. We lost, by the way, but, you know.
Guys, I'm sorry. No, there's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Moonlight won. Come on, this is not a joke. This is not a joke. I'm afraid they read the wrong thing.
This is not a joke. Moonlight has won Best Picture. Moonlight, Best Picture.
Greetings, my movie geeks. Welcome to episode 26 of the Man About a Dog movie podcast, or MaDMoviePod, as it is also known. I'm Nate, also known as the Ultimate Movie Geek, and I am joined once again by the great Stig of the Dump, Craig Lambert.
Great, pushing it a little bit, I think.
Let's move the mic towards you a little bit. We've got mics!
I don't believe it. Yeah, the microphones may be great, but I'm certainly not.
Yeah, we've got mics, but we're still recording on the telephone. The mobile phone, just in case we mess up, or I mess up.
Oh, he's turning good. He's practicing.
I'm
26, and I've been in 4 of these. 26.
There's a couple you've missed. I think I've done one on my own. I've done a couple with Marina, my wife, and I did one with the co-creator of World Geekly News.
Yes.
That's what I missed off. We're the official movie podcast of worldgeeklynews.com.
If we don't make a mistake, we're not doing it properly.
That's right, yeah. And it just feels exciting because it doesn't look professional, but it looks like we've made an effort. It's not just the phone.
It's better than it used to be.
Yeah. I'm going to start with this. If you want to get in touch with the show, you can email madmoviepod@gmail.com. I have set up a new email address that is just MAD, but you can also get in touch with MaDMoviePod@gmail.com, or on the Facebook page at The Ultimate Movie Geek. And I've written down here on Twitter, but I haven't got round to setting that up yet. So how are you? It's been a couple of weeks? What? Right. Should we start with the news?
Yeah.
Or do you want to start with...
We'll do the news and go into Alita, because
yes.
that's what we saw last.
Yeah. Okay. The biggest news for the last few weeks is that Ben Affleck is out as Batman.
Yeah. Are you happy about that?
I liked him. I liked him. I thought he was good.
He was doing a mature Batman. We discussed this, but him doing looking back to a younger.
No, he went on Jimmy Kimmel, didn't he?
Yeah.
Recently. Did you see it?
No, I didn't, because I don't really like Jimmy Kimmel.
No. I only watched it because he was on it.
Yeah.
And he kind of it was out of his mouth saying that he's not. It was quite funny because he wasn't saying.
He would never say never again.
Yeah, he was saying that he's not in the Batman. And he hung up his cape and cowl.
Yeah. Is it because he's too old? Is it because of the alleged drinking?
It could be because he just can't be asked. Well, think about... Is
it because he wants to do it himself? He wants to... Because
he wasn't it?
Well, he hated Daredevil because he wanted Kevin from IMDb, Kevin Smith, to direct it. He thought it would be much better. And I still like Daredevil. I mean, it was the first one I've seen I thought was done professionally. I know there's big major problems with it.
The director's cut is better than the theatrical.
Bullseye. I mean, Bullseye's still one of the best baddies. Calling him that is Jesus.
We'll have to go back to it actually.
Yeah.
Because I might have to do it for In Defense of.
I'll actually agree with you on that one.
We'll
pick a movie that I actually enjoy.
We'll do one
rubbish
together.
Ones, you know.
No, I'm not. I can see why he's left, because if you're on this franchise, he'll know where Zack Snyder wanted to go with it.
Yeah.
With like the three Justice, that was released as well. The idea of where the Justice League trilogy was going to go. they were going to kill Batman off in that and so on. They were going to go and attack Darkseid on Apocalypse. But obviously, Zack Snyder was either snatched or was let go.
If you watch, is it Justice League War, the cartoon?
Yeah.
That's what they do, because Superman's taken by Darkseid.
Yeah.
It's going to make new Kryptonian soldiers.
Parademons, isn't it?
Yeah. And Batman's one that actually goes over and saves them.
Well,
but he doesn't die in it.
No. Well, that's it. That's what I mean. If you've got this, and Batman v Superman, like it or hate it, it was big and it had scope and it was leading to something else. And I think that may be the problem with it.
I think the problem with it is Warner Brothers editing. We've said this before. Getting it reduced. If we'd had the full story arc, I think we'd enjoyed it more. You said it was more a Batman movie than a Superman movie, didn't you? Because
there's a lot of ideas. They should have maybe had a Man of Steel 2 before they did Batman v Superman. Well, you sent me that screenshot of the 2 Batman v Superman films, didn't you? Mm-hmm. And Warner Brothers, they just wanted to rush and it just ruined.
Because they wanted to get Justice League before Avengers get out. That's what they're trying to do. And unfortunately, because they rushed it, they ruined it.
Yeah. And I think that's...
The good news is in 5 years, time we'll see it again because it'll come out again. But I do think I'm happy in some way because I think Wonder Woman and lastly Aquaman have been much improved.
Yes.
I mean, I think they've realised that, yes, we can have humour. You can have humour.
Oh, yeah.
And look at the way Shazam's going.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just going to be... It works laugh a minute.
It does. It looks good.
Yeah.
That Aquaman is storming. It's still storming. Yeah. It's like the second highest grossing DCEU movie now.
No, it's first.
Oh, it's taking over Wonder Woman now.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
talking about worldwide.
Oh, worldwide. No, I'm talking about domestic US box office.
Yeah.
It's still just behind Wonder Woman.
Yeah. I mean, it's in the top 20 now of all time.
It's mental. Aquaman, the person that everyone laughs at.
Yeah. If he looked like which got cut Russell, would have done it? Is it because he looks like
he looks like Lobo?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. So I can see why Ben Affleck's left. I just think that it's
a waste.
It's a waste. It's like they've given us tidbits of what could have been something amazing, and now we're not going to get that. The going younger, I still think that he's still got his foot in. I think he could still.
Should he direct it?
Well, no,
because he's got good ideas.
He has, and he's a good director.
Yeah,
but Matt Reeves wants a trilogy of Batman films. But I think he'll stay.
Surprise.
I wouldn't put it past Ben Affleck staying for the Justice League films.
Yeah.
Because what are they going to do? They're going to retcon everything by Flashpoint or something and then bringing in this new actor? Or are they going to have the Justice League films but these Batman films set in the past?
It's to be honest, I mean, it's unfortunate. Right now, I'm in a juxtaposition of I want to see Shazam first. I want to see Wonder Woman 2 first.
Yeah.
Before I actually, because they put Wonder Woman back now, haven't they? They put it back to next year.
Yes. Yeah.
Which always worries me. Yeah,
well, they did it with Batman v Superman, didn't they?
And you can
pushed it back 10 months, I think. Yeah.
But I mean, it could. Are they trying to time it better because Aquaman's still making money?
Mate, well, no, because it was put back before.
I mean, Cyborg's been put back again as well, isn't it?
And so is the Flash movie.
Yeah.
I know it's.
I still don't really like him. See, the problem is they made Flash the butt of the joke in the
Justice League films.
Yeah. And he's not. Yeah, he can be funny. He can be funny, but not be the butt of the jokes.
I find it funny. Zack Snyder keeps releasing photographs from his Justice League film. I say his Justice League film, but there's a lot of stuff, and it was going somewhere.
Well, it is. I mean, it's when you read a comic book and you really enjoy the story arc.
Yeah.
And then it's changed, and they go to 51 or whatever. But if you read something and then it comes to the point and it just totally changes, you're thinking, this is not what I want to be. This is not what I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see where I
thought it was going to go.
It's like every time you read a book, right? Every time you read a comic, no matter what you do, if you don't have a decent imagination, it doesn't work.
No.
It does not work. I mean, we've had this discussion with Neil Gaiman books and
Yeah, we did.
Carroll books and that, and I still think that I enjoy reading books 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 times because I know I'll still get the same jump because my imagination still puts it out. And what he was doing with his movies, we are like that, we have a preconceived what it could have, would have, should have been.
Yeah.
And it's like Man of Steel you love, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you like the bit in Batman vs Superman where the Mexican Day of the Dead bit.
Yes.
You love that bit.
Yeah.
And you want to expand on those
yes.
to see what could have, would have, should have been.
So, yeah, because on the build-up to Batman v Superman, there was so much out there. They were saying, like, Superman was basically the world.
Yeah.
Batman was America. Wonder Woman was, Europe, and obviously Aquaman's the sea. They had the world, they had everything covered. If they'd have just followed that idea and not rushed.
But that's business for you. It's business. You've got to realise they're not making films for us, they're making films for the ka-ching.
Yeah, but they've got to look past that because what they did messed the ka-ching up.
Yeah, until now. But they've worked out how to get the ka-ching.
Yeah, copy Marvel.
It is. I mean, it's copied. It's like, I mean, I was watching Ultron, Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
And it's not the best. It's probably the worst of all the Ultron Avengers, and I'm including in that Captain America 3.
Yeah.
You know, when him and Iron Man went up against each other.
Yeah.
But there's still great bits in it. It's like when Captain America just says to him, language.
Yeah.
And the very fucking scene, like that.
And then
he knows for the rest of it, he's just going to be. And it shows the friendship, and it shows that as well.
It did.
And it's like the family with his standards and what he wanted, and what's modern and all these things.
Captain America's great.
Even in a battle, my favourite still Winter Soldier. I mean, it's still Captain America 2 is still my favourite.
They pulled something out, didn't they, with that? It was just brilliant. I'll move on. There was rumours that Armie Hammer was going to take it up, but I think he's come out now and said that I'm not in talks for the Batman role.
It was in role for the Superman movie, and then he made Lone Ranger, and everybody went, no.
He was
meant to be Superman.
He was meant to be Batman years ago in a Justice League film from the early 2000s, and that fell through. But there's images of the people they picked, the cast, before they were supposed to start shooting and that, but it obviously never came through. Who would you?
Armie Hammer, I'm still not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, the problem I've watched. Is it Green? No, he wasn't Green Hornet, but he was in Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yes,
and
I like that.
I didn't. I had to turn that.
But it's the director.
But I like the original. I like the original ones. I like the 60s ones, the Robert Vaughn and.
I know what you mean. Yeah, that's it though. But it was what? It was Hollywoodized, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you had Henry Cavill looking like a brick shithouse,
and he was still smaller than.
And still smaller. Yeah, I always like that. But who would you pick for the new Batman? Is there anyone in? Because there's you don't watch Game of Thrones, do you? But...
I know Game of Thrones because I've watched the first 3 seasons and I just gave up on it because
You don't like the depression.
It was just weird. My missus kicks off, my daughter kicks off.
The happiness. Oh,
why don't you like something that's got dragons and swords? Because that's all you read about all the time. And,
well, you should catch up because.
Nah.
Well, the last series.
It's like Walking Dead. I want Walking Dead to come back to the way it was, but Walking Dead is rubbish.
I've caught up to the beginning of this series that's on now.
Yeah.
So I'm not that far away.
But it's just so poor. It's just the problem is we had 10 great characters who we were invested in, and they just diluted them by putting in another 20 characters we didn't give a monkeys about.
And now there's 2 left.
Oh.
Not that I've seen it, I just know there's 2 left.
It's just, but it's.
So, do you not think, is there anyone that you'd pick for Batman? Off the top of your head?
Off the top of my head, no, because it's who. I mean, depends what age they're going for. I mean, if they're going for, they try to do it like Spider-Man, when we start at 18, 19, and they try to do it at like 25, 30.
Well,
for the movie, bring Christian Bale back, get him to do
well, that's what they wanted originally. That's I read something that they wanted him back, and they offered him a crap load of money to come back for.
They read the script.
Yeah, well, probably, yeah. Or he just, doing Vice and all that, isn't he?
Yeah.
You don't need it. No, I don't have any choice either for Batman. But also,
it's not really the person; it's the screenplay. We need the script. We need that there. That because the problem I've had with the Justice League, Batman vs Superman, and all that, the screenplay has not been good enough.
Have you watched the Planet of the Apes films?
Which one? I've watched the first two.
The first two. The second one and the third one is done by the one who's directing.
Yeah, I loved the movie, but for some reason I went off the franchise. I don't know why.
Yeah. I haven't watched the third one.
I haven't watched the third one.
I have no drive to watch it.
But I don't want to look at it. It's just, I've been trying to get up the gumption to watch Overlord.
Yes, I want to watch that as well.
Yeah, I've got it,
Have you?
But the fact is, my missus is not here, and I need something to hide behind.
You've got a sofa. You've got a dog.
I've got a dog, yeah.
They can't come out of the TV,
Oh,
not the ring.
But I've watched The Umbrella.
Academy.
Yeah, I've watched the whole thing. I watched it all on Sunday.
Yeah.
All
Bloody
10 episodes
hell.
on Sunday.
Oh.
I started at 6 in the morning. I finished at 10 at night. Right, including dog walking, ironing, cleaning the house, the watch. You can tell my missus isn't here.
Yeah, I can see. I'm 5 through Titans.
Yeah.
So I'm getting there.
Titans.
I'm getting there.
Is the Sunny Also True fight, which is in the diner? Have you seen that?
Yeah, it's good. I'm up. I think we've just left the. No. What?
Have you not
No.
met them yet?
No.
Ouch.
The family.
Spoilers.
The family have just had their heads blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not so. And have you not been to Legion of Doom yet?
No, Dick's just been kidnapped.
Yeah.
So I need to carry on.
Well, they meet the Legion of Doom. You know the Legion of Doom are the DC, another DC group, and they've done it so they can have another spin-off series.
Right. Yeah. No, it's out already.
Is that? I thought it wasn't out until March next year.
In America, it's on the.
Is it?
Yeah, on the.
Because I haven't seen it. And
That's the one with Timothy Dalton, isn't it?
No, it's the one with
Doom Patrol. That's out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The one with the guy from the Mummy series.
Brendan Fraser, yeah. Yeah, that's just come out in America.
I'll be watching that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing a 10-episode of that. If it's not available tomorrow, I'll be watching it tomorrow.
Excellent.
On your magical DVD player.
Yeah. That's now at your house. Today or yesterday it broke that Jared Leto is out as the Joker. Do you reckon that...
Is that because which one was better?
I don't know. I was going to say...
Is that better, right?
Do you think they're going to bring...
I see he's a better actor. Have you ever watched...
Joaquin Phoenix in?
Have you ever watched the Dallas Buyers Club?
No. He won the Oscar for that,
didn't he? He did, and he was superb in it. The Dallas Buyers Club is based, if everyone knows about it, where the guy got AIDS and decided to sell AIDS drugs from Mexico and Canada at cost, practically. And the Americans didn't like it because they wanted to make money out of it. It's a fabulous movie. It's a fabulous movie. And which one was in it?
McConaughey.
Yeah, he was another one who was meant to be the Joker as well, who I think could have been a great Joker.
He would have been a good Joker, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Because he can play nuts well. He can play.
Yeah. A lot of stuff was cut from that, and Jared Leto admitted that he wasn't happy with the final cut because he had filmed. He'd filmed loads of scenes that just didn't make the film, and those scenes haven't been released. So you'd be annoyed. He's now gone over to Sony, and he's playing Morbius.
What, in Spider-Man? I hope it's
Don't be silly. What are Sony doing? What have they succeeded in? Yeah, so it's going to be a Morbius film. Or just a solo Morbius film.
What for Venom? I mean, we enjoyed that movie. I know there's huge horror. I don't go to the second round the first one. But it's the only movie that managed it under 2 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah, Morbius. I mean, yeah, we are geeks, so we go, "Oh, Morbius, yeah, we know who that is. That's a vampire." Who, apart from other people we talk about, would know who that person is? Who hasn't watched the
Cartoon from the 90s,
Yeah.
Or read the comics.
Look at that.
Well, that's what I mean.
Just watched the cartoons.
Yeah, but
Because it was like the X-Men cartoons, and those cartoons was like my life. My 27-year-old daughter, that's all she was interested in.
Yeah, I remember. I watched
She wanted, would you believe, who hasn't really been seen in any decent Spider-Man or X-Men movies.
Well, they're going over to Disney now, so we'll see what happens to them. I'm thinking that there's Joaquin Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his Joker film this year. Do you reckon they're gonna? It's set in the 80s, I think.
Well, which means he'd have to be 90 by the time he gets.
That's what I mean. It's gonna be like the age difference between Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton again.
I mean, it's
unless they do
the chemicals,
something.
He gets frozen.
Maybe. Why not? Why not?
The chemicals keep him alive.
He would be good in he would have been perfect against Ben Affleck, wouldn't he?
But
Never mind.
If it wasn't set in the 80s, but the thing is now it's the in thing to be in the 80s.
It's just,
I mean, it's like X-Men's in the 80s.
I never
Wonder
thought.
Woman's in the 80s.
That's it. I never thought of that because Wonder Woman is set in the 80s.
Yeah.
Are they going to have like a crossover between them? Is there going to be they're going to be completely separate films, and then there's a post-credit scene where Wonder Woman's checking out Gotham City or something? I don't know.
But the fact is it because we're getting to that age? I mean, I'm older than you by 10 years, right? So I loved X-Men, Days of Future Past.
Yes.
The 70s, all that 70s stuff, all that. And yeah, I was 7 in the 1967. But I just remember, I don't know if I should say this. I remember I was 7 years old. I got to go to the school disco and I got a pair of red check pants. So it was cream and red check flares. And I thought I was a bee's knees. They looked like Rupert the Bear pants, white instead of yellow, right? And I thought, I'm in here. 10 out of 10. The big glasses.
Oh, God.
The hair.
Oh,
Jesus. And I wonder why I was single for so long.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So, I mean, in the 80s, I had a Mohican. I had a red Mohican, so it was...
You're going to have to get out some photographs.
I'm not sure they'll be then. My kids have still been wanting to see them for 20 years. I'm glad my dad's got dementia, so he can't go and find where they are. Hey.
They will come out.
I know. I'm worried my 50s this year, and if my dad or a vet's been talking to somebody. Jesus.
James Gunn. He's directing The Suicide Squad.
Yeah, have you seen the trailer for it? You see that little?
I saw the little,
thing.
Ewan McGregor's Black Mask.
Yeah, I sent that through to you. And Huntress in it
as well,
which is interesting. And Batgirl. And it's going to be Batgirl before she becomes Oracle, obviously.
Yeah.
Because she's not got a broken back. Will she have a back broken in this? Will be the Joker in that?
What's that called? That's not Suicide Squad. That's Birds of Prey.
Yeah, but it's not to play the film I'm talking about as well.
Yeah, no, but James Gunn's doing The Suicide Squad, so it's a sequel, possibly reboot.
No, because Ewan McGregor's in the Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey, yeah.
Yeah,
I got confused then.
Did you? It was me, because
no,
was right.
No, I was just saying James Gunn is directing the sicko idea. What? I've written that down wrong. Yeah, it's The Suicide Squad. But I was going to say, there was rumoured that Margot Robbie wasn't going to reprise as Harley, but it looks like she will now.
Well, you've seen the trailer for her. She's got a haircut, but that's for Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey. It's not for Suicide Squad.
So I'm wondering what that's going to be like.
I mean, how many films you tied down to? Was it 3?
It's popular character.
It seems to be 3. I mean, Harley Davidson. Harley Quinn, considering it was only introduced in the Batman animated series, she's just gone woof.
Yeah, and she does it well as well.
No,
It's just a shame that she's not wearing like the original
But they
costume.
did show it.
They did show it, yeah. They had a glimpse, didn't they?
Yeah. And it's, to be honest, that worked for the first couple. You don't see him running. I mean, did you watch? You haven't watched. Have you Batman vs Harley? Have you seen that?
I think I started it, but then I had to turn it off.
Because the thing about Batman vs Harley, she actually goes into a wardrobe and goes, "Oh, they'll do Harley Quinn, Ice Queen, Harley Quinn," and she goes through all the different costumes. And she's got about 6-7 costumes. They'll do the original one, and it was a joke of almost like a Barbie.
Yeah.
She had all these outfits she could put on. It's like a snowstorm Harley, and it was that worked really well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I thought
She all right?
she's trying to bury her bone that I just gave her.
Oh, our dog's doing that at the moment.
Yeah. No, it's. I've totally lost my train of thought, but it's. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
So I can't remember.
Well, last two bits of DC news before we move on to something else. There's rumours that Superman's going to appear in Shazam. But,
Well, you've said that for years, haven't you?
potentially not Henry Cavill. It might be like a stand-in.
Would that be just to save him?
I don't know.
So you haven't watched The End of Titan yet. There's a Batman-esque character who looks a lot like
No.
who appears. Looks a lot like Ben Affleck. A lot like Ben Affleck. You
Really?
can't see his face. It's more of a guy with the same sort of profile. You know that. So Ben Affleck really bulked up for it. It's a guy like that. And the last fight scene in episode 11 is excellent. There was actually another episode made, but they stopped it there.
And they're going to pick up with the next one.
Yeah. When they end it, there's a Robin Batman scene show.
All right. Okay. Oh, well, maybe. Oh, okay. Right. All right. Aquaman sequel has been greenlit. You knew that was going to happen. But they're doing a spin-off of The Trench. So they're going to do like a horror movie set in the DC universe, but with no characters.
Just The Trench.
Just The Trench, or possibly Atlanteans, or maybe humans being attacked by the. I don't know. I think it's a bit mental. Personally,
I mean, I think they did The Trench really well.
They did, yeah. It was a good bit.
And the fact was, it was only like about 7 or 8 minutes long. What?
Yeah, it did. And if you see set photos, it's not all of it's CGI. There's a lot of the proper
stuff.
Yeah, masks and costumes. So,
and to be honest, I think it's pushing it a little bit. The 7 minutes was enough.
I know. How are they going to get a film out of it? But as he wants to Conjuring universe,
which I can understand. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
And that's the most successful Warner Brothers series. So I don't know how I feel about it. You know,
I know they're starting to run out of characters to make movies out of.
But it's a kick in the face for frigging Man of Steel 2.
No, again, that's just because you want it. I mean, what about the Martian? The Martian's not.
Oh yeah, well that's what I mean.
I haven't got the Martian yet.
You've got him in Supergirl, and that's it.
Yeah, and to be honest, he is a big character.
Yeah,
and what he does. He's almost as strong as Superman. Yeah. He can fade in and out. He's got the mental powers.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to, he could, apart from his real problem with fire.
Yeah.
But then again, Superman and Krypton.
Yeah, there's a rock in it, so.
Or magic now because they tried to make him.
Wait, so that Shazam can. Yeah.
Well, Shazam wasn't it? Shazam was built so he could go against Superman. That was the original idea of the character, was to go against Superman. And then they became friends, but there was actually it was actually going to be an enemy.
Oh.
But it was still Captain Marvel.
He's still Captain Marvel. They'll say Captain Marvel because he can't say I'm Shazam because he'll turn back into Billy Batson.
Captain, you're the Marvel.
Have you seen? There's a lot of backlash for Will Smith's Genie. Have you seen it?
I looked as if they bulked up his body.
Yeah. Thing is, it's going to have to look like Will Smith because he's playing the character.
Yeah.
You can't.
There's no denying that. It was just the muscles on the neck.
Yeah, he looked.
As if he'd been, he'd been make the bigger.
I don't know. I didn't mind it because he's going to have to be animated.
Yeah.
In a way, isn't he? So
I mean, I hope he does. We've got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I just Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as a genie would be my idea of heaven. I mean, I follow George Takei on Instagram, and there's a picture of his face on the body in his lap, and I think it looks superb. If Will Smith's wanting to go, I'd just get George Takei in there.
There's a lot of memes going about, like with where he's smiling and leaning forward, and like there's
that's what George Takei does.
Underneath, he's like pulling off Vision's Infinity Stone and stuff, but he's got his like happy face. I don't mind him. I think he doesn't look too bad, and I think we're just going to have to wait.
At least he's blue.
Yeah. Well, that's it. It was a reaction to, oh, he's not blue. Yeah. Why is he not blue?
I mean, the whole thing. I was looking at some of the movies they've got coming out this year. I mean, they're really.
Oh, they're going to be rolling in it, buddy. They're going to get the bonuses this year.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Now, have we got enough money to watch?
What? Lion King, Aladdin, and there's another Dumbo. Yeah. I hate Dumbo.
I still want to go see it.
We will see it. We'll see it for the podcast.
Yeah. It's a bit dumb, but I don't mind that. They've got Toy Story 4.
Toy Story. Oh, Jesus. Yeah.
I mean, and they've got
Artemis Fowl.
I was going to say Artemis Fowl. I mean,
there's a load. Because we did an episode. What? It was the last one where we went through films coming out this year, and we just missed loads. We missed so many. I think we talked about 10, and that was only the first half of the year, and we missed so many.
Yeah, let's see the first 10 that's coming out, and let's see what happens.
Oh dear. Oh, we'll talk about one of them in a minute. Okay, we've got some Star Wars news, and it's wrapped filming. Star Wars 9 is wrapped.
I saw. Yeah.
And they're back on the desert planet. Some desert planet.
You know it's going to be Tatooine, don't you?
I think it's going to have to be Tatooine. And I think they're going to have to go to maybe Obi-Wan's little house.
See what happens. Or are we going to find some of the sand people nicked off one of these...
Could be anything, couldn't it?
Off his grandmother or his great-grandmother or something like that.
Maybe Rey's discovered her heritage is from that planet.
Maybe Luke was a dirty boy when he was younger.
What, before he went off to...
I'm a robot and they just say
Jesus Christ.
Not a pleasant thought, is it?
No, not really. But we're going to hopefully, because there's is it Star Wars Celebration is April, so we should have a trailer around the 11th.
It should be on May the 4th, shouldn't it?
They want to release it with the little... They should have the celebration over May the 4th, but is something coming out in May? There will be, won't there?
Yeah, probably not on Thursday, maybe.
When's Avengers?
There's always something that weekend.
Yeah. Because Iron Man was released around that weekend, wasn't it, originally?
Because we've got, is it end of March for Captain Marvel?
Yes. So, it's a few weeks away.
And then it's 6 weeks usually, 6 to 8 weeks for the Avengers. So it could be, I don't think it's Star Wars weekend. I think it's more the end of May.
All right.
But you're probably better. You've got the thing in front of you. So
well, no, because after last time, I'm not gonna do that because the flow wasn't flowing.
The
flow wasn't flowing. Yeah. See, I'm great at English.
I'm always be poor at English.
They had a tweet the other day. I said I'm not on Twitter yet, so I didn't see it. But it was they tweeted the calm before the storm. So something's coming. We're going to get a whole load of Star Wars stuff soon.
The storms in this movie. God.
Is it going to be? Yeah. Is it going to be?
Is that how you get your X-Men in? Because Storm's going to come in.
Through Star Wars.
So she became. Loki tried to make Storm Thor, and one of his Guardian tales. And it was a big fight sort of thing, and it ended up that she actually got a hammer, and she got a hammer made, a Mjolnir alike,
right? And
because Thor had gone, and it ended up she directed all the power against Logan. And it was only Loki basically bewitched her to think that she was that he was a foul beast, like a demon sort of thing. And she tried to kill him.
You mentioned Loki. He's getting a series, isn't he?
Yeah. It's
going to be interesting. But it's going to be like when I heard the synopsis. Tell me what you think this is going to be like. It's going to be Loki through the ages, messing around with humanity.
That seems fine.
What's it sound?
It's going to be Quantum Leap.
Oh, you're saying Quantum Leap? I was thinking of a
Doctor
different.
Who?
Yes, it's going to be Doctor Who. You're going to get this English guy going through history, messing around with humanity.
Every reason everything happened for some reason.
He's going to be
He's got to
Loki.
be doing it, yeah. But no. See, I went straight to Quantum Leap.
You did, yeah. I loved Quantum Leap. It was great.
Purely because it was American. Because the American people doing it. If it was British people doing it, I'd go to Doctor Who. But with American, it was more. Because what's he going to do? Is he's going to play Loki? He's going to play. Is it a little Outlander then or something like that? Something that want to be.
I have no idea. I don't know where it's. But they're keeping it close to the chest by saying that he's going to be Loki through time, which suggests because he's not a time traveler.
No.
So they're setting it
He
before.
moves from A to B and from A to B to C to D.
But they're setting it before Infinity War, which suggests he is still dead, isn't he?
Have you read any of the Substrati David Gemmell books yet?
I've read one.
Which one?
First one.
Are you talking about
Legend.
Legend is not Substrati.
Oh.
Legend's Draenei. He did another one. Substrati basically said is like there was this golden stone which whatever you wished for, you got. Right? And so the gods of Greece became the gods of the Norse.
Oh no, you told me about this last time. Yeah.
So the fact is that
they just become.
It's whatever they think happens, and they've got. That's the reason you get like the centaurs and the minotaur and all that sort of thing, because they can change the body, change the mind, and all these sort of things. And will Loki then start religions? I mean, will he? I mean,
try and take power away from Odin by.
Yeah. Will it be more like supernatural? Because I mean, what he does in that, I mean, he's actually Angel Gabriel. He's Loki. I mean, Hermes, who the Greek god is the Greek version of Loki, because he's the trickster.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, in these books?
No, I'm just talking general.
Oh, right.
I never read any because I'm reading the Stephen King.
Neil Gaiman
no, the what you call him, Stephen, who's in QI.
Stephen Fry.
Stephen Fry. I'm reading that sort of thing, and I thought Hermes was more, pair of Nike trainers and watching like Hercules from what the what's got the movies or
Nike train.
Yeah, but no, he was a trickster. He was the one that did like Loki does and created mayhem and got people annoyed with each other and did he started an argument with someone else sort of thing, and which is what Loki does. I mean, he's the trickster god.
Yeah.
But that's where I'd push it.
I'm actually more hyped for this now.
Yeah, push it that way. Push it that way with him. I mean, if he wanted to, he could be almost any god anywhere, couldn't he?
Yeah.
Because he can change his the way he looks, change what he does, and all that sort of thing. He's a shapeshifter. He's got magic. The fact is, he could be Hermes. He could be Egyptian gods.
Yeah.
I mean,
we don't know when it's going to start. We don't know when it's going to end, but we know that it's.
So it could be like American gods meets.
Yeah.
That's because all these American gods, now that's what they're doing. That Neil Gaiman's American gods is all about gods brought over to America, and without as much power as they used to.
Yeah, trying to save themselves, try to survive. I can't wait for that series to start. I can't wait for Good Omens as well. Did you get the title sequence that I sent you?
Yes.
It's mental, isn't it?
It's not my favourite book.
No.
Still not. I think Penny Pratchett and Neil Gaiman almost, they want to go one way, want to go the other. Yeah. They sort of.
You can see the parts, can't you? Yeah.
Against each other, sort of thing.
I just really like. What's he called? Who's Tennant playing? The demon.
The demon.
Yeah, I want to say as.
What's the Azrael?
No, it's not. Yeah, but I like him and his
But it does seem like David Tennant almost doing the Purple
Yeah,
Man, doesn't
yeah.
it? He's just, it's like everything for his own pleasure. He doesn't give a monkeys about anything or anyone.
he's playing the long game.
Yeah.
The M25, just a small chip of soul that'll get him there. It's great. It's brilliant.
Some sort of Mythril, they call it, don't they?
One more bit of Star Wars news, just like the Loki TV show. He's going to get. It looks like he's going to have a series on the Disney on-demand service, which, I suppose it's a way of skipping a film, isn't it?
No, they said that they did that because they need to launch this. They said it's going to be cheaper than Netflix because they won't have the breadth of the stuff that Netflix have got on them. But they're going to take all the Disney stuff back off.
Yeah.
And the Marvel stuff off.
You said to me that Captain Marvel's not going to go on there.
No, it's not going to go on. It's only going to go onto the Disney channel. But I mean, the fact is, it's. I still think that they have that series. If they can do it similar to sort of Punisher or Daredevil or
they've been cancelled as well.
Jones. Well, Daredevil hasn't, is it? Or the Punisher hasn't.
No, it has now. This week. Punisher and Jessica Jones has just been cancelled.
If they cancel, that means Disney can take him back.
Yeah.
Because the article I was reading was the fact that they were saying that Netflix had them as long as they wanted them.
Yeah.
And now they're going, I don't want them.
Well, there'll be a deal that's been made, won't there?
Yeah.
That I reckon there's going to be something coming, and I think.
But the thing is, Disney's trying to take the money.
Yeah.
He's trying to take the money that Netflix is doing. I mean, the amount of money Netflix is taking is worth it because many actors are now in jobs, apart from you. You need to go on the ladder.
I almost had a job the other day, actually.
What was it?
I don't know, and I'm scared.
Well, that helps.
No, I got initials of the job it was. Yeah. It was a 5-day shoot down in...
Don't say Cardiff.
No, it wasn't. It was Cardiff.
Sheffield?
No.
Because that's as good as Cardiff nowadays.
The Cotswolds.
Right.
Little Slaughter or Lower Slaughter. That's the name of the village.
Yeah, Slaughterhouse Rules.
And it was for townsfolk.
Yeah.
Right, so even the townsfolk, and it's all costumed and everything like that, but I couldn't afford to take the time off, and I had to turn it down. But I'm scared now that if I find out what film it is, I'm going to kick myself.
Could have been a shooter.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those. But 5 days, 5-day shoot, they're the sort of things that you do, and then you get extras if you're there.
You'd be Peter Rabbit, and that's it.
I know. Took me ages to see that. Quick, because we've done 42 minutes of news.
That's why it's news.
Captain Marvel is already being review bombed on Rotten Tomatoes by people trying to give it a bad score. How is that?
Well, I mean,
what is the point of that?
Do you remember the Big Bang Theory scene where they went to see was it Star Trek? They got a preview.
No.
And because it was bloody hell, the one with the glasses, Arnold, not Arnold. It was the one with the funny hair.
Yeah.
But they basically
Hofstadter.
The two of them didn't tell the missus. They just said they were working, and then went and saw it. And it was like the new Robert Downey Jr. movie.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be a proper copy of it. And they were like, this is amazing, sort of thing. They didn't tell. This could be people getting preview screeners. Usually they're sworn to secrecy, aren't they?
But saying it's bad just to make the Rotten Tomatoes score go down, what's the point?
Maybe they're DC weirdos who like Superman.
Oh, silly people. Not for liking Superman. And last bit of news, Terminator 6 has a title.
What is it?
Dark Fate.
I know we're going to talk about Alita Battle Angel.
Yeah.
And the Terminator heads.
Yeah.
But the fact that Witchclaw's back in, his mother's back in.
Linda Hamilton.
Yeah, makes me fairly
confident.
Yeah, I like her. I like that she's good. She's good.
She looks great.
Yeah, and it's like watching Alien knowing that Sigourney Weaver's in it. It's like it feels right.
Yeah.
Even when the movie's bad, Alien 3, it's
Alien 3 is alright.
It's not my favourite.
It's not my favourite, but I like
Aliens. Which is a James Cameron?
I don't know. I think I'm going to have to go for Alien. Sorry.
No, that's because you like horror movies. I'm too scared.
I just think it just everything that it was. It's great.
Oh,
But Alien and Aliens are a perfect.
different movies.
They're a perfect pair of films that complement each other because that builds on that, and you can't take away what the first one is. The dog's annoying you. Well, no, I don't know. I think.
Is it money for old rope?
Well, it could be, couldn't it? Terminator 6, Dark Fate.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I mean, it's. We'll get on to Alita Battle Angel in a minute.
Yeah.
But who's directing it?
You know what? I don't know. And
because I know it's not a James Cameron movie.
No.
I mean, Terminator 2 is still. I mean, Terminator 1.
Carry on.
Hello?
Not you.
Terminator 1 again was a horror movie. It was like a survival movie against almost every Halloween Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
The guy who could not be stopped. Whereas Terminator 2.
Oh, you know what it is? Tim Miller. He directed Daredevil.
All right. What, the Aston TV series?
Yeah. No.
I was thinking for a minute you were thinking about the one who made the movie.
Shut up!
Him or me?
No, the computer. Yeah, Tim Miller, who directed Daredevil. Deadpool.
Deadpool. That was we got there eventually. You can see the one who gave up because of the artistic differences.
Yes.
So.
Who wanted to
take it? Didn't want to do the same thing again.
Yeah, he didn't want to do the same thing again, but I think he wanted to keep the budget down.
Mm.
Whereas everyone else wanted to take it up and clearly make the similar film.
But it's that's the problem. We've said this before, where it's the spectacle becomes the main plot. We have to get from A to B when it comes to spectacles.
Yeah,
and it's not movie. It's not story driven.
Yeah,
is it? That's the problem.
You're opening the door for the dog.
He looks in,
yeah.
Nothing's there.
You can take take a dog to the door, but the dog won't go through the door if he doesn't want to. He's coming back. Yeah. Don't look at me. All right then, that's the end of the news. 47 minutes of news.
We haven't talked for news.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's 3 weeks worth of news in
47
minutes. Yeah. So we went to see Alita Battle Angel the other day.
Yeah.
When was that? Was that
a week last Sunday?
Really? Bloody hell! Well, I think we got it before the rest of the world.
Yeah, we went almost the first weekend on a Sunday, and it was. I enjoyed it. The thing is,
no. I was just going to say I wrote an article about it because.
You spent half an hour.
Yeah, on the train, and I came to the conclusion that despite not knowing the source material,
they did seem to want you to know a lot about
kind of, yeah. I didn't mind it. I thought it was better than I had expected it
because of all the bad rep and then pushing back.
Even like the effects of the eyes, the anime or manga eyes, sorry, and but no, everything blended well. The special effects were pretty good.
Yeah,
and I think the only thing that let it down was the story and the speed of how everything.
Oh, the way I look at it, right? The way I look at it is we've watched the first part of the trilogy.
Yeah.
Right. We know this because we saw part 2 already because we saw James Cameron's favourite cyborg from Terminator 5, was it? He was in Terminator Salvation. who was also an Avatar.
Who was that?
The guy who played the cyborg.
Oh, yeah. I can't remember his name. The Aussie guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So the fact is, in the next movie, it's going to be how she fights all the people to get up to level 2, to upstairs.
Yeah.
And then the one after that will be when she plays Murder Ball, whatever you want to call it, Motorball, against Casper Van Dien. And he'll be the baddie in the third one.
Yes.
You already can see
where everything's set up, isn't it? Yeah, everything's set up.
The whole thing is, give us a surprise.
Yeah.
The only surprise in that movie was when you opened it up and which call was sat there with the eyes and the brain and all that sort of thing going upstairs.
Oh, Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly, yeah. That was a surprise.
Oh, spoilers for Leah Battle Angel. But yeah, that was mental when that was there.
You thought it was James Cameron. You looked like James Cameron, the baddie.
Yeah, well, he does. Yeah. He did. He looked
intentionally.
And people have read me review, and they said I didn't know who that actor was.
Yeah.
I've been told as well. That's a spoiler because he's not credited. Oh, it's all right. No, I will continue. I'll just leave it running. It'll be fine. Yeah, so the dog's annoying, Craig, this evening.
If I don't take it off, she'll start ripping carpets out.
Oh dear. Cheeky monkey.
No, go lie down.
What's that? He's just handed me a Rogue One. Was it a cigarette case?
Playing cards.
Well, playing cards.
Do you see the dent in them?
I do, yeah. Is that the dog?
That's the dog. The dog picked it up and ran around with it in my house. So I chased her.
You can knock that out. That'll be fine.
Yeah. Sorry about that. She's settling down now.
Yeah. He looks... I just thought it was James Cameron. He's inserted himself into the film. And I thought, well, that's pretty...
Is he trying to take over from my Stan Lee? You know, it's like every film from now on is going to be a picture.
But then he took the little glasses off and, he said, we're not.
You actually said it when I watching.
Yeah, but overall, I didn't think it was that bad a film.
No, I really enjoyed it.
I think they're not going to make the money back. I don't think there's going to be... Unless he fucks up his own money to get it made, I don't think there's going to be a sequel to it. Unless, I don't know if it's been released in China yet.
Well, that's the one, the problem with that in Japan.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't make number one. It was number 2 in America, if I remember correctly.
I'm not too sure. I know when I was doing it, it had a budget of 200 million.
Jesus
Christ.
And
you can see it. You can see it on screen.
Yeah.
It's all there.
But, I mean, this is why we say certain movies. But I mean, I still prefer John Wick 1 to John Wick 2.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's more story driven than explosion driven. In the certain movies like Deadpool, I still prefer Deadpool 1 to Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Even though the baddie in Deadpool 2, rather than Francis, was better.
Yeah. Yeah. It's made. Oh, you know what? That's not actually that bad. If that is.
What made the weekend? It was 28 million.
Oh, you got there? Yeah.
Yeah. So far in the worldwide, it's 237 million.
Oh, that's worldwide, is it?
Yeah. It's 28 million. Alita Battle Angel. It's 37 million gross so far, so it must have been a Tuesday or a Wednesday open.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, Lego's done poor.
Has it?
Yeah, I mean, Lego 2's only took 62 million so far.
Oh, bloody hell.
And that's meant to be pretty good.
Yeah, my kids are... one of my kids are seeing it. I'm going to go and see it with the other kid at some point.
It's like Aquaman's at 331 at the moment.
Jesus,
that's just America. In total, it's took 1132 to 1.1 billion.
Jesus Christ.
Which means DC Extended Universe is still number 2.
There's Wonder Woman in it.
Yeah, but worldwide, all time. I think it was 20.
Yeah.
It is now.
This is just raw facts.
20, yeah, 20th.
It's the 20th.
It's 20 million behind Captain America Civil War.
Jesus.
Only 20 million.
That's not
Yeah.
in it.
Considering, to be honest, I didn't like Civil War that much.
No, we discussed that. We had I think it was a joint realization that we both didn't like Civil War.
I mean, it's like almost, there's some right puddings when it comes to Marvel movies, like Ultron, where it is a coulda, woulda, shoulda been a good film. Doesn't mean I don't enjoy it. It's just in comparison with the other ones that we've watched and how good they are.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. I mean, I was so confident after Captain America 2 that they weren't going to mess it up, but
yeah, well, yeah. And again, I think it was down to the studio, wasn't it? And Joss Whedon, because he hadn't left on best terms with them, did he?
I'm not sure. It's one of those things where
Unless I'm
it was to me, it was a CGI.
Yeah,
the CGI was just poor, and it's when I know they're doing strange things, but the bodies just seem to elongate, and that when it's almost like they haven't done it right.
I suppose the story just sort of it was a way to get to Civil War, wasn't it? So yeah,
I mean, Civil War, the premise of it, how can a normal human being beat a superhero? Because that's what it is, isn't it? I mean, was it the Brandon Sanderson book I told you about, where he's wrote about how can a human being try and beat like Superman? And because his dad once saw Superman bleed, he's got an idea of how to do it, but no one knows how to do it, sort of thing. And it's Aquaman. Have you watched it since?
Yes.
Have you enjoyed it?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, I did. I watched it 3 or 4 times.
I think the only problem was that it kept on like slowing and stopping because my DVD player was playing up that night.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm still surprised it's made that much money. I don't think it's the strongest one of all the DCs, but again, if I've got ironing to do and I want to watch a DC movie, I put on
Man of Steel.
Dark Knight.
Oh.
I'll put Christian Bale in that first opening scene with the proper Joker breaking out of the bank, and then fast forward to he's fighting Gambit and he's starting to blow up.
But you're fast forwarding through the film.
I know, but I've only put iron in 3 things, so it's like I fast forward through the bits I like. It's like Draft Day, which is a Kevin Costner film, the best part of Man of Steel, and where I watch the last 20 minutes, and it's the last 20 minutes, but fun enough, is the actual Draft Day.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know, it's weird. I've watched the whole movie 10, 12 times, but I've watched the last 20 minutes almost every week because I love that last 20 minutes. And which is weird, but I love my crappy sport, Major League or the Replacements or Mighty Ducks. I just love that sort of movie. But
we'll have to do some more topic episodes.
We keep saying that, but we keep going back to DC and Marvel.
It's easy, I suppose. Star Wars. Yeah.
Or Disco. You were talking about Disco?
Well, no, it's not that. What I was gonna do today was we left Alita. We just basically said because there's not really much to talk about.
His boyfriend was too smooth.
I think but I think the whole point. I think that whole storyline was
to stretch out.
Yeah. And it was a bit pointless, and you knew where it was going to go. The reveal that, again, spoilers, the reveal that he was the one who was taking all the parts was done like as a shock.
Yeah.
But you knew it was him.
You knew it when we first met him.
Yeah. There was a lot of things I laughed at in that film. And
I just thought it said to James Caan to be in there on a bike. Coming in. It was... but it's...
And everything seemed to work. there was no real I want to say threat. No one was in danger at any point. She got found on the scrap heap.
Yeah.
She got given a body. She got given the name of the guy's daughter.
And the guy's got a body.
Yeah. And then she had a fight.
Found by him.
Yeah, it was, yeah. She had a fight. She lost that body, but then luckily, the day before, she found another body that was hers.
With her Superman body.
Yeah. Everything just seemed to go from A to B, but in the nicest way possible.
I said to my daughter, it's like Soul Calibur. You ever seen Soul Calibur?
I haven't. No.
Soul Calibur is a game, right? Where people,
I think I heard about it.
Yeah, it's people with swords fight each other basically, and you have to find the demon sword. But that's almost like the story arc. It's like you meet one person who's got one sort of sword, and you find next person, and there is a character in there who is basically like her with two short arm swords sort of thing, but it's like every character that manga has. It's like there's characters from Tekken, there's characters from Street Fighter 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and Soul Calibur. They've basically picked a young girl-like character and said, right, we'll make a story about her.
Yeah.
But then that's what manga is. Manga's all about either like a young girl who fights demons, or a young lad who fights demons. And that's what it is. It's or robots or...
There was a lot of stuff though that confused me. Like there was a war,
against the Martians.
Yeah, that destroyed a lot of because when they left the city,
all the other flying cities apart from one.
Right. So why did they live in the city underneath the flying city when there's the whole world out there? Because they went to that ship.
Yeah, but if you looked at it, there was a wall around it.
I know.
And they came to, because that was probably the only civilization that was left. Everywhere else is probably.
Yeah, but it's not like it's a desert world outside. It's not like Judge Dredd. Yes, yeah. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength. Yeah. It's not like it's desolation outside. It was quite nice. It was like Eden outside.
But there might not be any technology. And the fact is, you're still okay. Would you rather be in a desert without a TV, or would you like to be with someone who's got a TV?
But yeah, all right. A lot of the
because I've already gone back 200 years. I mean, I've said that already.
Yeah.
We couldn't keep up with what she's got and stuff.
Yeah,
but we haven't found out what the story arc is. Why the fight with
Martians, yeah.
And what's happened to Martians? Because just means they haven't came here and stopped coming here. What they're doing in Mars? They might still be just sitting there going, bugger it. No, they won't be. They'll be thinking, unless they started the war against Mars, destroyed everything, and then that's why they came back for revenge. Because the whole point about they had to kill Edward Norton. Yeah. Because that's what her boss said, like her trainer said.
Yeah, he's the bad guy.
You've got to kill. He is the main guy. He's the only one you've got to concentrate on.
I suppose there's a lot of story that we haven't seen yet as well.
Yeah. Because it's part 1 of 17.
17. Oh, I'm not looking forward to his frigging Avatar films. Oh, I can't be arsed with them.
Yeah, but you have to worry about them, don't you, when you have communications the same way you have sex.
I know! Yeah!
Don't be a horse around James Cameron.
It's like where we had a little...
Put my communication rod inside you. Well, I'm a little bear.
Where have you had your antenna? Oh, that Avatar film. Visually, it was nice. But friggin' hell, it was a chore. I've never been to... That's a film I haven't been back to.
Yeah. I mean, I never actually watched it in the cinema, which I wish I had.
Yeah. Well, I did, because of the hype.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I went to see Titanic because of the hype.
I went to see it because of boobs, because I was a teenager.
I wasn't. I went with her. I'll leave that.
Yeah, all right.
No, the girl I was with at the time, she wanted to see it. But she was a teenager.
Yeah.
But, no, it's James Cameron, I mean, Terminator, Alien 2, Abyss.
Yeah.
he's got a good track record.
Yes, he has.
And this is one of his lesser works.
Well, he didn't direct it. He just produced it.
Yeah. See, well, why mention his name? That's to get people to watch.
It's because
I like Rodriguez.
He owned the rights since 1990.
I like Rodriguez
or something
as a
like that.
director.
Yeah.
And I loved Hellboy. I loved all the Hellboy movies.
Yeah.
That he did. I loved the Once Upon a Time in Mexico, Desperado.
Yeah.
Loved all those ones. I even loved the Spy Kids movies.
Which are set in the same world as Machete.
Yeah. Because most of them are in it. I enjoyed the first Machete, but I haven't watched the second one.
No, I haven't. Yeah, it's James Cameron owned the rights for years.
Rodriguez, he didn't do Pan's Labyrinth, did he?
No, I don't know.
Because I can't remember if he did Pan's Labyrinth, because it's in Spanish. But he did Pacific Rim.
Oh, Guillermo del Toro did Pan's Labyrinth. Yes.
Which means he did Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes.
So I'm mixing them up.
Yes. Never mind.
I'm useless.
No, you're not useless.
I'm useless.
I'm
that guy who spent 20 years trying to get home. That's a joke for the Greeks.
I got that. I was going to go through because it's the Academy Awards this weekend.
Yeah, and you've been watching
them. I've watched one.
Yeah.
Out of the eight recently, which means my grand total of films has gone up to 3.
I've got them, but they're just not. I mean, they're not grabbed my attention like the ones last year did.
Yeah.
And it's I watched the one I wanted to watch, which is
Black Klansman.
Last year, 3 Billboards we had the argument about.
Yeah.
The one about the Prime Minister, Churchill. I loved as well. Yeah. The one that Rodriguez did, which was the
Shape of Water.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed. And was it Woodcock Moonlighting that won last year, or was that 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
And
did he win or?
Moonlighting won.
Yeah.
Eventually. After a recount.
Was that 2 years ago? Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
2 or 3, yeah. Because the Billboard, if Woodcock Street Could Talk, his latest movie, it's just come out. The guy who directed Moonlighting has brought a new movie out.
Right.
If Something Street Could Talk, which is another story about black people and basically facing up against racism. And I love my racism movies. I know it's weird, but Black Klansman, it just...
Yeah, that was on my list. We were going to do 2 films last night.
Yeah.
We were going to start at 7 o'clock. I've got old times, and I knew that. What did I watch last night? The singing one. Star is Born. That would finish at such and such time, and then we'd start another one. So that I'd have 4 films to talk about. Didn't happen. Yeah. Kids went to bed late. So.
Well, it's like my missus isn't here at the moment.
Well, yeah, you stayed up and watched a full day of TV.
Yeah, Sunday, I couldn't believe it.
Amazing.
I've never done that. And honestly,
you binge watched.
Yeah, I binge watched the whole series.
If Beale Street Could Talk, it's called.
And I was listening to Come On and Mail.
Yeah.
And honestly, the Sam Mail was another gentleman who was reviewing it, and
it was me. No.
He's basically talking about how seeing black people being treated as normal. That's what he wants, being treated as normal, but then also showing how they may be trying to have a normal life and be normal, but the racism that still comes into their life, even though they're not looking for it. And it did sound interesting. It really, really did. And
there's another one as well coming out soon, isn't there? Called Us.
Mm-hmm.
From, I want to say, is it Jordan Peele? Who did last year's Get Out? Have you seen Get Out?
Oh yeah, Get Out one. It's not John Boyega, was it? It was someone. It was another British actor who played
Kaluuya.
Yeah.
He's from Black Panther as well.
Yeah.
I can't find it. Yeah, but that's coming out, I think, later this... It could be in the next month or so.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele. Yeah, he's written it, so it's the same people, and it's Jason Blum from Blumhouse who's produced it. So that looks quite good. They are, aren't they? Yeah.
I mean, they're really pushing the big boys.
Yeah.
They did Halloween, didn't they? That was their biggest movie yet.
Yeah, and they want to bring back like Nightmare on Elm Street and all that sort of stuff, and
the classic.
But I think they could as well because they don't push money at it and do.
Was it Paramount that tried to do that with the World of Monsters? They tried to do it with the Mummy. With Tom Cruise.
Universal. Because they had the little dark universe.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry. I keep saying little with everything, so I'm like the little dark. I keep saying it to my wife as well. It sounds really condescending.
If you call it little, big.
But yeah, they've tried to do the dark universe, but I think is it Blumhouse who are going to do? They're going to do the Invisible Man.
Well,
and they're going to do a sort of like that universe as well. I think it's them. I can't remember.
See, I remember when who was it Kevin Bacon played when he played the Invisible Man?
Hollow Man.
Hollow Man. That was
great.
Was good.
Yeah.
The first one, not the 17 sequels they made.
Did they make 17? I knew they made another one with. Because the first one was with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
And then it was Christian Slater, wasn't it, in the second one?
If we've got replacing Kevin Bacon, who are we going to go for? The first person I think of is Christian Slater. But it's I mean, certain things like Kevin Bacon, I do think when he's on the money, is fabulous. I mean,
those EE adverts are brilliant.
I was thinking more along the lines of Tremors myself, which I love.
Yeah.
I still love the Tremors movie, and I won't watch Footloose because I think it's crap. But just don't tell which comes from Guardians of the Galaxy that it's the worst movie ever.
It never was. It was that a Spider-Man set.
He's a superhero.
Oh dear.
But it's I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking that we talk about movies all the time, but it's the important things are almost like the TV series that are bringing out nowadays. I mean, that Umbrella was really good. But True Detective, I love True Detective. I'm saving it for the moment. I'm leaving it until it gets up to 4, 5, 6. So again, I can binge watch again. I'm watching Ozark, which I'm really liking.
Yeah, we're watching that as well.
Yeah,
I don't know why I said it like that. We're watching that too.
That's exciting.
I'm excited.
That much. We're season 2, episode 3.
No, we're still in season 1.
Oh, he dies in the end.
What?
No, he doesn't. But it's a strange arc. Season 2 takes that premise and
raises it.
So I don't know when it can go after this season, but obviously
we never do.
No.
On a good show, we never know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
We just finished Peaky Blinders and really enjoyed that. That was 4 series, and the new series is coming up soon.
Mm-hmm.
We've got loads of stuff we're starting. I'm doing Titans on my own now because the wife didn't like it.
Well, I can understand that because she's a girl. But I mean, it's I loved Titans. I couldn't wait. It's like my Sunday mornings was used to be Titans because I get it from the Saturday night when it was on your Magic DVD player.
Yeah.
Now it's Disco because it's Friday night.
Yeah.
I'll wait till the Sunday. Missus is in bed. I'll go up at 6. Walk the dog. Boom. Disco.
I'm up to date. No, I'm not. I'm 1 episode behind on Disco.
Disco. I keep calling it Disco. I hate myself for calling it that. But
they call it Disco, which I love.
But last week's was like watching the original series.
Was it?
It was. They had a big, like a planet, right, which controlled them and just went, no, you're not going anywhere. And they're thinking, how do we get out? How do we get out? And you see it so often in the original James T. Kirk ones, where they fight their way out. They don't fight their way out this time. They use their brains to get out rather than using the phasers or the warp engines or whatever. It was so good.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen. The first one was expensive. I haven't seen the expense in the last 3. You know how we had this conversation with the said the
yeah. Well,
the first one was expensive looking.
Yeah.
the last 3 have been going, oh, no, but we'll just have it in store. We'll have it in.
Yeah, well, it could be that they've split the episodes down, but I know the original showrunners were taken off it and it was given to someone else.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it. 'Cause it's expensive.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
I'm really, really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the Orville.
Yeah.
I mean, the Orville, they've just pulled back probably 2 or 3 of the jokes.
Yeah.
Pushing more with the seriousness.
Yes.
But it means when they hit a joke,
it's better.
It's like a proper. Yeah. You still get your 6 laugh test. You're still doing that.
What's the moustache about?
That was hilarious. That was brilliant. I just thought Magnum, because the new season of Magnum out as well. I just thought
I've seen that. What's that about as well? I don't think I'm going to watch it. Oh,
it's not proper Magnum, so I'm not watching it.
No, it's not.
But the moustache was just. But what about the week before when I was watching the porno? And it's always like naked bloody witchcolours everywhere. My daughter said, "What the is this?" She sent me a text message. I said,
My wife was like, "What are you watching? It's knockoff Star Trek." Knockoff may be the wrong word.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's good. Go on then. Right, how many of the best movie Academy Award nominations have you watched?
Black Klansman.
Yeah.
What have they?
Right, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Watch them.
Yeah, Black Klansman. I can't say it. A Star Is Born.
I watched that.
The Favourite.
I haven't watched it. I've got it, but I haven't watched it.
Green Book.
Got it, haven't watched it.
Roma. That's on Netflix.
That's on Netflix. So.
Black Panther and Vice.
And Vice I've watched.
You've watched. So you've watched that. All right then. We have already talked about Bohemian Rhapsody and Black Panther. Well, we could now talk. Well, you could talk about Black Klansman and Vice.
Well, Black Klansman, I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed it. It's a shock to the senses when you see that people. I mean, I think I've talked about it's like Preacher, right? It was an episode of Preacher where basically 2 people to keep the line clear kept marrying daughter to son to daughter sort of thing, end up with one eye, because it seems that these people who want to be purebred whites seem to be inbred whites rather than purebred whites.
It worked for the Egyptians.
I know, it didn't know that's the problem. That's why they end up with 6 toes and like every other problem with mental health that's bad. And the fact is that it's okay for a god to have sex with the mother, the daughter, the sister, whatever, but it's not for a human. And I loved it. It's the only one I wanted to watch, and I'm prejudiced towards it. The idea of a black bloke, and I've seen the actual guy on Google hold these his clan idea. Like, Spike Lee annoys me a lot of the time. Yeah, but I personally got it right this time.
Right.
I mean, there was a quote. There's a quote he did. What he said was, and he said that, "Are you going to be controversial? Are you going to say something about racism if you win the Oscar?" And he went, "Is James Brown? Is Barry White?" And I just went, oh. I just went, "Oh, geez." But it's just the fact is that I love the movie. The characters are superb. I know it pushes it a little bit, some of the story, but watching the Klansman, watching that crappy, stupid 1930s or 1920s film about white people and black people and believing the rubbish, but then bring it back to modern day and stating about the fact that the whole ideal at that time in the 70s was to get someone in the White House who believed what they're saying, and it brings it all the way back to now. Yeah. And they kept saying is making America greater again. and the subtle hints, to be honest, weren't that subtle. No. That was I don't. For me, it was like in my face, but yeah, it's true. It's so true. Brilliant movie, brilliant characters. I know the bit with the girlfriends is made up to get a little bit more interest in it, but the fact is that it's a true story. It needs to be said. It was told well. It really was told well.
I'll watch it before Sunday anyway.
I don't think it's going to win.
You don't think it's going to win?
I don't
No.
think it's going to win. I really like it, unless it's because of the black actors coming through, sort of thing, and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But they did that with Moonlighting 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and it is. And I don't think it will get it. I don't think it's got enough. It doesn't tick enough of the the righteous boxes for the you want needed a gay, need this, needed that, needed the other. They're expecting everything to put it in. I'm not saying that's bad, but what I'm saying is it's sometimes you can tell straight away what a movie's been made for the Oscar. I don't Vice, which I think Christian Bale was basically just going the whole way through and good prosthetics. I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would.
He put the weight on, didn't he?
He put the weight on, but still prosthetics there as well. They put other things on as well. And you do believe a bit of it is training, but it's not as good as The Big Shot. Right. Which is with the same guy, right? It doesn't have the fume of The Big Shot. It just makes you think that this guy is an evil son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Who is only out for himself. The bits with George W. Bush and all that, you do laugh, but you still think, and you think, how did this happen?
Yeah.
But it's because people behind them are making money and making everything out of it. But it's you don't really get enough. It's almost like someone watching and thinking, I think that's what you did, rather than something like a Big Shot where it's you're watching people tell you about what they did. It's someone watching from the outside rather than being part of the inner circle.
Filling in the blanks.
Yeah, and it's we know he had C grades, we know he was a drunk, we know he did this, but that's more fella trying to prove that you did your research rather than finding what's really getting the guy to tick.
Oh well.
Sorry.
No, that was great.
Bit of a rant.
Like I say, we've seen Black Panther and Bohemian Rhapsody.
Black Panther again, I think is a throwaway one.
I think it's just
because they wanted a popular
nomination, didn't they? But people kicked off saying, "Well, why should there be a separate one?" Well, why should there be a separate actress and actor? Because actor is the actual title of.
Well,
put them all in the same one.
They're trying to get the best editor and all these sort of things. There was 4 that were trying to drop out.
Oh, and
the TV show.
do them over breaks.
And,
They backed off that. They do things, don't they? Every year, it just pisses people off.
No, they do that so they get attention, so that people will look at the Oscars.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's because I think the worth of everything.
Yeah. Bohemian Rhapsody, I loved. I think it's one of the best.
He's got a chance. I think so. I mean, for what he's done for that. I mean, do you remember how they were slating it? And then suddenly, because people kept watching it and kept going and that sort of thing. Not just him.
They didn't slate it, did they?
Did they slate it?
Did they?
Yeah.
I knew that they were saying, "Oh, why is he miming?" Because you're trying to.
Yeah.
He's not Freddie Mercury, is he?
No one's going. Even the guy who won Stars in Their Eyes wasn't Freddie Mercury, and he couldn't sing like Freddie Mercury.
Stars in Their Eyes, freaking hell!
Britons. Well, British ages.
One of my cousins was on that years ago, and he became Paul Weller.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me tell you. You know, I've this about Guy Pearce, right?
Yes.
After Guy Pearce, when we used to get decent people on Derek Beatty, all that sort of thing, Tom McConnell, it went to the point where Stars in Their Eyes became popular.
Yeah.
And the fact is that your bingo hall entertainment was from
what
Stars
people
in Your
watch
Eyes,
on TV, yeah.
You'd have
Coronation Street Stars.
No, we had that as well. I had Emily came into me, Andy, who's the brother of the guy who owns the acting place. Andy Crane is not Andy Crane, the blonde guy.
Right, yeah.
Well, he came to see we had them every week. We had a bingo manager called David, David, who was a manager of Bolton, Braymet. He was an actor. he was always you always used to see his leather jacket in his left arm in Coronation Street
Because he was the leader of that.
Because he was always an extra. And so he knew all the people, and he knew all the people in Coronation Street, and he did that every week. So if you want something, I'll get them next week. When I was in Liverpool, the manager of the casinos, it was called the Mecca Casino, knew all the Liverpool players. So if you want a Liverpool player, you just need to know how it was.
Oh, brilliant.
Another shows you how these people get round. I mean, Norman, Chase McCasey, the guy who was basically as camp as possible, like Chase McCasey
right.
in the 80s and 90s. Well, he opened every Mecca for like 4 years. If it had got done up, he opened them because the customers just loved them.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved them. Not Norman Collie, I'm trying to think who that is.
Not too sure, sorry.
You're too young.
Too young. Well, I watched The Star is Born last night, and I've already told you that I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it's a musical, like you said.
Yeah, you like musical.
Well, I don't. But there's a odd couple. But I thought it was good. I think I said to you earlier when we were off air, because we are on air, that I like how it has been made.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that they followed Lady Gaga around on her tour and just set it up so that they could perform in front of those crowds. I think that's genius. Yeah, genius.
Is that why they used her?
Yeah, maybe. Well, no, I think because they mentioned the whole big nose thing.
Yeah,
and
Barbra Streisand.
Yeah, Barbra Streisand, Lady Gaga.
Yeah, has got a nose.
She has. And but I think it was good. I think it was slightly badly paced. It seemed to go from at one point to another.
Slow.
No, really quick.
Mm.
Yeah. So there wasn't enough time for them to. We didn't really see them together, and then it just kicked off, and like the ending didn't do anything for me neither.
Did you not cry?
No, I didn't. No.
Well, if you don't cry, it's not lockdown, has it?
No.
If you cry, even if it's Doctor Who dying, or which it does usually every couple of years,
every 3 years. Isn't it?
Yeah, the fact is that you've bought into the character.
Yeah.
I mean,
don't get me wrong. Bradley Cooper is. Who was his brother? I can't remember his brother. The guy with the moustache.
Can't remember.
No, well, his impression of him was great.
Yeah.
Deep voice, beard, and all that.
I mean, you could win it for that because he was doing all his own singing.
Yeah.
And it's trained his voice. It was. Which one with the moustache?
Yeah, I know. I can't remember his name. He was in Ghost.
Cigarette Man.
He
was also in bloody Roadhouse.
I want to say Sam Elliott. Yeah, I was going to say Chris Christopherson, but he was in the original.
Yeah. But I thought he was more like a Chris Christopherson character.
But then I realised why he was doing the voice, because he was supposed to be the brother of.
Yeah. He also did the Marlboro Man. Yeah. If you ever watched what was it? He was the Marlboro Man as a film. You know the guy who played Two-Face in The Dark Knight?
Yes.
Yeah, well, he did a movie about who used to kill everybody. So it was basically, he was in charge of fags. One other guy was in charge of guns. One guy was in
Sorry for smoking? Or?
Yeah, so that, yeah.
Yeah, and and
about how he killed everybody.
Yeah.
And Sam Elliott was Marlboro Man in that, and it was like, but he said he had to train his voice. It sounds like he's been drinking whiskey and smoking fags.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. He was good. He was good.
And what he's done, that like telling you putting weight on, taking weight off, that's a different thing that someone's done. They've trained their voice and doing the singing, which he's not known for.
No.
And doing it in a certain way, which is different.
There was a point where I turned to my wife last night and said, "That's Rocket Raccoon as well," and it's just mental. But there was something wrong with the film in a way that I can't really. I enjoyed it, but it
didn't
didn't get.
I don't think it didn't. it didn't take. It did not just take that last bit.
Yeah.
And that's the bit that breaks your heart.
Yes.
That's the bit from Up, the first 10
Yes.
minutes. It's the bit when Toy Story and the whole hand hit them a garbage dump. It's that bit that just grabs you and just shakes you by the bollocks and goes, "You will fucking cry."
Yeah.
And I'm
You
going to
will.
go for a wee, sorry. I do
No, it's
apologise,
okay.
Yeah. I'm one swallow before I go.
Star is Born. Good, but not great.
Yeah, but I mean, it's because of releasing a lot of movies this year. I mean, it's the one thing you forgot to mention, what I just happened there. During Alita, what's the first thing that's ever happened to me? And you didn't mention it during Alita.
You went to the toilet.
I went to the toilet.
Yes.
I couldn't believe
I
it.
forgot about that, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, tonight, I've just been to the toilet now. It must be, if I've had like 15 cups of coffee during the day, which I had done that Sunday morning because of the Saturday night before.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, well,
stressful.
yeah, but it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I'm getting old. Is that what you're trying to say? My bladder's not as good as it used to be.
Maybe. I make sure that I go to the toilet at home, and then if I need it, I go to the toilet at the cinema as well.
Yeah, but
And then I don't drink for the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, I had that 2 litre of bloody Coke within the first half hour. I had 5 cups of coffee in the morning trying to sober up.
All right. Out of the 8 films for best movie,
I'm biased.
are you going to go for Black Klansman?
Well, because it's one I'm interested. The favourite seems, but the thing is, I've not seen it, but I've watched the trailer and I've watched series about it, I've talked everything about it, and I've gone, yeah, it's almost like playing to the crowd sort of thing.
Which one?
The favourite.
The favourite, right.
Green Book, I think it's going to be 2 decent performances with a story we've heard before,
Yeah.
which is again the same. Black Panther is a movie.
They're trying to show themselves up to.
They're trying to show that
we're open to these films being nominated.
but it's not an Oscar movie.
No.
Right? It's not an Oscar movie. Star is Born. There are some decent good parts about it, but it's not a good movie. Bohemian Rhapsody, it's a good movie because I enjoy it, but there's so many mistakes in there as well that it's not going to get.
And directed by Bryan Singer, and things aren't going well for him.
No. Which, I mean, it's the Me Too as well this week, like thinking about at the moment.
Yeah.
And you've got that as well. You've got Black Klansman I keep coming back to, really enjoyed.
Then there's Roma.
Which we haven't seen.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I've watched the trailer and I thought, and it's in black and white and I can see it and I'm going, no.
Nothing jumps out,
No.
does there?
It's a poor year.
Yeah.
If Black Panther's got in there, it's a poor year.
I don't think it can. It would be mental if it did.
No, what I'm saying is it's just a poor year.
Oh,
if
because
that's
it's
got
in. All right, I see.
It's been nominated.
Well, they
And
can have up to 10, can't they?
Yeah. They've only got 8.
8. So.
Very bad a year, isn't it?
Oh, well.
But again, studios are making films for money.
Aquaman should have been in there.
It wasn't releasing time, was it?
Oh, was it not?
So
maybe next year.
Maybe Queen of Scots. I don't know. But it's.
I'm gonna take a punt, and I'm gonna say.
You won this last year, didn't you?
Did I?
I got all the actors and actresses. But
Oh.
you got the movie because I said three billboards.
What movie was it? Oh, Shape of Water. wasn't it?
Shape of Water. You said was going to
It's mental, isn't it? Because it changes every year, doesn't it?
Because Churchill, I knew Woodcock was going to win it. I knew the girl at about 3 billboards. I also got I, Tonya as well for the. I didn't get the male assistant, co-star. That's one of them. Yeah.
It's mental, isn't it? Because everyone in the best movie he's also up for like best actor and all that, isn't
But
it?
you never
So,
put the actor against the co-actor. I think the Green Book, the black guy is going to win the best supporting actor.
Oh, do you?
I think he'll get it. Yeah, I think because his what I've seen and heard, and he's the one I want to see. I want to watch him because of him.
Yeah.
He's also in True Detective, which I do think he's. I love True Detective. I didn't like the second series, but the first series was.
It was great, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't believe it. That changed television for me. It's one of those TV series you just think, wow,
Yeah.
you know what they're doing. So I think that can make the experience of a movie last 15 episodes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I think it's quite hard this year. But
Do you think which one Rami Malek will get it for
well, that's what.
actor? He'll get it for actor.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think which one will get it for Green Book for best supporting actor as a male.
Right.
And I still think is which one nominated? Glenn Close.
Yes,
wife.
she is.
I think she'll get that for the wife because I really do think it's her turn.
I'm thinking Olivia Colman.
Olivia Colman may be the better actress, maybe better. I think it's Glenn Close's turn.
Oh, right. Oh, God.
Right, okay.
You do think of the bad.
And best female supporting actress. God.
The dog's attacking him.
Yeah. She needs attention because she hasn't had any attention. The problem is the missus is away, the kids are away, and she's stuck with me for a week. And she thinks every door is a challenge.
Right. I'm going to put Bohemian Rhapsody is going to win Best Picture. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's hard when you haven't seen the others. I'm going to say Green Book's going to win.
I don't think that'll win it.
And I'm going to say Rami Malek is going to win the Best Actor. And I'm going to put Olivia Colman down as Best Actress. And we'll see.
I'm trying to think who the best supporting actress is.
Hang on, I'll have a look and see who's up for it.
Give me nominations, Billy, please, no tell.
Why don't you just come up with a list? Give me a list. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry about this. Rachel Weisz.
For the favourite.
Yeah. Hang on. I just want Amy Adams for Vice.
She was good in that. She was evil. I mean, she was the personification of a bossy. behind every strong man is a stronger woman.
Evil woman. Emma Stone, the favourite.
Yeah, I can see why the two of them were nominated.
Rachel Weisz, the favourite. That's mental, isn't it? Okay. Marina Di Tavira for Roma. Again, it's hard. That's it, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think her from Roma will get it. Looking at what I've seen of the trailer and the bits I've seen of people talking about it, I think he's going to, because we're going to have to give it something back to him.
Yeah.
It's in black and white, and the bit I've seen is the scene with the people marching by and all this. It's like, do you remember The House on the Haunted Hill? A lot of long shots and moving in and out sort of thing.
Yeah. Oh, and Regina King, If Beale Street Could Talk. Sorry, I missed that. I scrolled past it.
What you discussed earlier.
Yeah. This article. She was snubbed by SAG. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. Sunday night, innit? So.
It's Brits tonight. The Brits tonight.
Oh, yeah.
2.5 hours.
Oh, yeah. Marina wanted to watch it because.
Is that why you've been kicked out?
No. I was coming there before she knew. Hugh Jackman's opening.
Is he? Is it Greatest Showman opening?
I'd say so. Well, he's doing the tour, isn't he?
Jesus.
I'm surprised.
I offered to buy tickets for Tracy.
Did you?
And she said no.
Why? I'll see Wolverine sing. Wolverine the musical.
No. Do you ever watch the original one he was in? Oklahoma?
No.
You ever seen him in Oklahoma?
I don't watch musicals, mate.
Honestly, how thin he looks. Oh, I don't.
Yeah.
How thin he looks. He doesn't look the same because he's built up that much muscle since then. It's just ridiculous.
Well, if you look at him in X-Men, he's tiny.
From one to the.
And then, you see him in
It was meant
Origins.
to be tiny, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was meant to be 5'4", but it was 5'4" and full of muscle.
Yeah. Aye. Oh, well. Shall we call it?
Yeah, because I'm going to have to take this.
Yeah, I've got to take the dog out when I go. Okay. That has been another episode of Man About Dog Movie Podcast. Short. Oh, we've only done an hour and 40 minutes. And that's
47 which was news.
Yeah. You can follow me on Facebook at The Ultimate Movie Geek and SoundCloud. And is there something else? I can't remember. Instagram. Yeah, at The Ultimate Movie Geek.
I'm glad you're organised.
I haven't written this down.
Zero? Is that Coke Zero?
I just don't know. I haven't written it down. Again, I've said this a few times now. I'm going to have Twitter soon. There will be Twitter for the podcast.
That'd be better for you.
It's just easier to share, isn't it? And if I could follow places, I'd be able to see news, and it would be easier to just mark.
So why are you not doing it tonight?
Because it's hard work. No,
it's hard work.
I'm just lazy.
You know things you're doing at the same time. I've got a dog. I've got a reason why. I've got
a dog. I take the dog out every night.
Every night? Jesus, you poor thing. I've got a dog who thinks every closed door's a challenge. She looks at it, go look.
And then doesn't go out.
Yeah.
You've opened the door. She
just wants it open.
You've ruined it.
There's nobody in there.
This is why it's called Man About a Dog. That's
why I'm called bloody Stig.
Stig of the dump. Thanks for watching. You can find articles or listening. What did I say?
Watching.
Oh, for God's sake! I'm very tired. It's been a long week, and it's only Wednesday.
I know. I've still got another 4 days of my holiday. I haven't noticed yet. Christ. Painting, emptying lofts, emptying garages, having annoying dogs.
You can find articles on the worldgeeklynews.com website. And go there.
Bless your beautiful hide wherever you. I'm actually doing 7 by 7 Bros instead of Oklahoma. I did the wrong song there.
Go to me YouTube channel and subscribe for more In Defense Of videos.
My singing.
And more singing, yeah. I'll get you on one of the. In fact, I might set you a challenge.
What's that? Have a dog that doesn't annoy people?
No, you can write an episode of In Defense Of.
Oh no, I can't write. I've got the homework to do. I've got homework I'm doing at the moment.
Nice homework.
I've got social work homework to do. I had a 3,000 word essay to have it done by last week.
Jesus. I'm glad I'm not you.
It's not my work. I'm just going to edit it. I've got to take a 6,000 word essay and edit it down to 3,000 words.
Jesus. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not you.
And grammatise it and punctualise it.
Whose is that?
Not telling you in case she's listening.
I'll be listening. Anyway, thank you for listening, and we will see you again next week. And it will be next. What's out this week?
Well, you said about Alita we've seen.
Yeah.
Lego Movie we haven't seen yet.
No. I can't remember. Is the next one Captain Marvel?
Captain Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah, I only think it's a few weeks away. A couple of weeks away.
Yeah, let's see what we've got. Captain Marvel, Avengers, Lego Movie.
Nah, I don't know.
Well, we've seen Alita, Aladdin, Child's Play. Have we seen the trailer for that?
It's in the trailer for it, yeah.
Avengers Endgame, Velvet Buzzsaw.
That's on Netflix available, so.
Tolkien,
yeah.
Frozen 2, which is out this year.
Yeah.
Glass, we still haven't seen.
No. All right. I'll be in touch then.
How to Train Your Dragon,
That's been out as well, hasn't it?
Joker, What Men Want. It's all things that want to be seen rather than what's actually being released.
Oh well, I will. I'll be in touch and we'll go some.
We'll do it properly next time. We say that every year.
Well, properly
After 26.
Hey, we're on it. We're quarter of 100. Yay.
John Wick 3.
Yeah, I want to see that. Parabellum. Should be good. All right.
8th of March for Captain Marvel.
That's not far away then.
No.
That is just over 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what though? I've looked. Can't see any midnight
show.
showings. I'm gonna have to go in and say, "Can we have a midnight showing, please?" I want to see it at midnight. I haven't done a midnight showing for ages.
Yeah, we have lives. Dumbo. Tim Burton's doing it. That's why I want to see it. Yeah. Tim Burton, as long as he doesn't have John Depp in it, I don't give a monkey. So I want to watch it. A Tim Burton movie without Johnny Depp, as far as I'm concerned, is the way to go.
We'll see. All right, I'm going to call it. Let's reconvene
I'll keep
in a
talking.
week. Right.
Pokemon Detective Pikachu.
It's still going. Oh, what am I pushing on?
X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
Toy Story 4. Spider-Man Far From Home. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I want to see that actually.
The New Mutants. That has been released this year.
It is, well, they've got to release them. Make some money before it goes to Disney.
It, Chapter 2.
Yeah.
Although you kicked off at the first one. Joker.
I did kick off.
He did. Star Wars Episode 9, that's the end of the year. We're going to have to see. There's got to be a midnight show for that. I'll bring my sister-in-law as well along for that, because she's a Star Wars fan. But the question is, if they have the two previous ones, starting at 6,
We'll get deep vein thrombosis.
do you think you're flying to America? West Coast.
Thing is, though,
or would you want to do it the night before? Or would you like to do the? See, it was on a Thursday.
could maybe do it the night before. Yeah, could do. That would be better. Maybe have Last Jedi. I don't know, because Last Jedi is quite definitive.
Mm-hmm.
It finished. It was like the end of the trilogy, and it's not like Force Awakens. It kind of carries over to Last Jedi.
You can see why they want to fight.
Yeah,
and carry on fighting.
But it's like going into a new series or a new start.
Unseen territory.
It's not like you could go Force Awakens on the Thursday or Wednesday and then do a double showing of The Last Jedi and Episode 9.
Oh, Rogue One in there as well. Just looking at Rogue One again. Still the best.
We need to watch that.
I'm going to say Solo.
New Hope, and no, I would say that.
Well, it's been on bloody ITV all week for the last 16 weekends or something. They just keep rerunning it. I mean, you're probably the same. I remember watching it, then getting it on video, and then getting it on DVD, and then getting it on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And
I've still got the videos. I've still got a DVD, and I've got the Blu-ray box set with it, but I haven't got any of the new stuff.
Have you bought a 4K Blu-ray player yet?
No.
Can you download direct in 4K on that TV? I think you can, because it's an LG.
You probably should have. Yeah. No. Is it an LG?
Yeah, it is.
I can't remember anymore.
It's an LG 16, if I remember correctly.
You know my TV better than me.
Yeah.
Right. We're going. We'll see you next week.
And it's good night from him.
I don't. What